Welcome. I wanted to introduce you to my short story. Our Matchmaker was an autonomous car, which was recently published, and you can find it at the link below. I wanted to tease the story up as follows. We're introduced to a semi-retired man who lives in Los Angeles, and he's a full-time writer who, like many people, goes on a dating app and begins to converse with a woman who will not share her photograph, nor does he share his photograph. She wants it that way. They're going to meet in San Francisco. So he's going to travel from Los Angeles to San Francisco to meet this woman who he's never spoken to. They've only communicated in writing. They don't know what each other looks like, a true blind date. And they're going to meet in the lobby of a seminal, luxurious hotel in downtown San Francisco, up on Nob Hill. Suffice it to say, this blind date doesn't begin so well. It's one of those blind dates or dates where you just know immediately it's a non-starter. But through one reason or another, they decide, well, let's give it a try. And they begin their evening by this very elegant, wealthy woman, and this man is clearly out of his league, who orders up an autonomous car to not only take them to dinner, but to take them to dinner from San Francisco to Sonoma, where there's a very famous posh restaurant. Imagine autonomous car, San Francisco, across the Golden Gate Bridge to this restaurant and back again. Suffice it to say, quite an adventure, at least for your narrator. But what the story is really about is this piece of technology, this autonomous car, brings two very different people together, at least as far as society is concerned, but two people that share very similar pasts. And in their time together, like peeling the layers of an onion, they get to know each other. And in getting to know each other, sparks fly. I think you will find it to be a very engaging story of love almost lost and love perhaps found through technology in the beautiful city by the bay. There's a link to where you can read the story below. There's also a link to my website where you can find my catalog of over 80 published short stories, as well as my podcast, the razorsinkpodcast, which is in season 2, where I talk about movies, television, and music. There's also a link to my collection of short stories titled Hearts Without Sleeves, 23 stories that you can find on Amazon. I hope you enjoy the read. Until I see you next time, may your personal story be a bestseller. We'll see you next time.